Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Prison Architect, where I will unpause it here and let this day started. Well, technically, I've walked around a little bit, but you know the deal. They just finished a shakedown, which I must have initiated at the end of last time. It's actually been quite a bit of time since I've played. Um, I had a lot of stuff going on, so whilst I played, but yeah, we're back to it. So, I'm waiting for this new intake here just to make sure that there's no protected custody peeps that have to go into, protected custody. That's the deal. The whole normal things. We've got one normal guy coming in, so gotta check that person at least. The thing I want to do on this particular day, uh, we do have a nice long in here. The thing I want to do in this particular day is I want to start getting door servos because it is kind of annoying that guards have to start doing all these things, and I really want to start getting some of them in place, especially on the main doorways. Right here, and all the cell blocks, the big cell blocks here. We'll start with minimum security first, and then we'll move our way up. I may put a little security room over there. That way, we don't have to worry quite so much about having to, walk quite as far to hook them up. This is not even. Somebody pushed me. There we go. Once they're placed, we want to actually not have this locked open. And there is actually a planning mark here that needs to go away. There's actually planning marks all over this thing. It needs to go away. There we go. They're all awesome. Cool. Alright. So we need to come in here and we need to set up door control. And this is kind of like it's the thing I really want to do. We can at least get that situated. And this universe here. I don't know, I probably can walk. It's probably just going to take a while. So we'll get this thing right here hooked up. We'll let them hook that up, and we'll start hooking up all these door servos for this. There's no power running this one. I guess I can just do that. And be fine. Okay, we did buy this last time, which I do remember that that's how I was going to start laying out a maximum security and a death row. But I was like, first off, I want to get this done because that way I can get this. Let's finish working with this point of the prison first. I figured that might be a good thing to do. Let's actually complete this kind of side. We technically haven't even finished with normal security. We still have layout to do with normal security. Like there's still a whole shebang full of stuff, like a whole section of cell blocks that have been put in place. It still has a whole bunch of them. But if they get in trouble too bad, they'll get bumped up. So it was a good thing I haven't, in fact, done it. Let's grab this and take that one, and that should be all of my cells. Yes. Besides these. These do not have. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and place them in these, but we won't activate them quite yet. Alright. So we'll start getting things like that laid out, but we'll have a little security room over here, just enough to house. We can actually put it inside the staff room, which will be pretty good. We'll put it in the staff room up here, in this little room up here, and we can have it filter out through there, and that'll be a good location for the servo on that whole point. So, but I'm gonna connect these to this one. It's all situated. We should have really connected the doohickey and fletcher here. The what you call it? Visitation. They do the visitation too. But if we can get that done, I think we'll be in a lot better position in the long run. That way I don't have to man everything quite so much. I won't have to have as many guards stationed in certain areas to, you know, do all the things I have to do. Connect to that one. Alright, so that should be all of this wing. And then we have all the other wing to do. Just a tiny little bit detour. Everything past this point is you have to go through a staff door, right? You have a staff door here, and there's a staff door everywhere else. Okay, so we need to get another door control system. And we're just going to plop it right here. And this will be able to do all the good stuff that I need to do. We want to put one there. We'll put one here. We're going to get one there. We have one there. We want to put one here, 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 as well as here. I may have to have two, just for this section. This is a lot of doors. One for that, one for that, and of course one for that. There'll also be one for the other wing that I've yet to place. I haven't done anything in this wing. That should be good. I haven't put any lights here either, so we don't want this locked open either, so. Alright, so let's get them all put in place, and we'll start connecting up all these doors. Servos to their things, and we have to get back to check about these 3 new people. Because that would be a horrible situation that I would have to deal with. I think I have time to at least tick 1 more, 2 more maybe. Okay, now let's go back over here and check my intake. I do like this mode. I quite do like this mode. I was thinking about that real life sirens, guys. And I was thinking about that earlier, that how I did actually like how different it was. It's just unique in its own little way. How tough. And a whole bunch of questions. Well, if this guy just happens to be something, well, he's gonna get killed because I don't have anything. To stop those kind of things. But we can do this and just check around for any bad guys. And these, okay, awesome. So let's go back and continue with my whole hooking things up. We just did those. So let's connect up this one. We did that one. We did those. So let's connect this one. Is it moving? Yeah, it's moving. Let's connect these. I may run out of points on this one, or I may just be overtaxed. Kind of weird and creepy at the own right to be overtaxed. Alright, so there's that. And then we'll need. Oh, I can't go that much, right? And then we have this one, which isn't even powered yet. And we have this one. And this one. And last but not least, that one. And then we have all of this section stuff. So I'm debating on how or where exactly to do that. I could just stick one here, have a tiny staff room here, and just close it off, because the only people who come through here are people who's either leaving, staff, or visitors. And visitors have the glass they go through. And I can actually just block it off with a new door. like that. And they should have no reason to go through there at all. I can put a little staff room here. That way I can have a couple of toilets and a TV and stuff. They don't have to have a serving table in this one because it's kind of far away, so we won't even worry about that. So this one will have a couple of toilets, and we'll have a sofa, drink machine, and the door control. So we want to have a staff room right here. On a drink machine. And we'll also have the door control system here as well. And that'll be for visitation. I hate when they push me. I really do. Alright, will this reach? We will come out here just in case it doesn't, I can turn them into large pups and then I'll just run to the wall and be annoying. Alright, so we have that all situated up. And it counts as a staff room, which is fantastic. We don't need mills in this room, which is good. And yeah, so now we can hook up all these to these servos. These right here. So let's do that real quick. This has been a long, overdue thing that's needing to be done for quite a very long while. This would be like protective custody, slash protective custody and the visitation between those two. I think that's all for this. Yes, it's not that many. This also does not need to be locked open. I left them locked open due to the fact that when I was building it, it was easier in the long run. But now it's just annoying. How goes... we've actually managed to have another person pass the foundation education course. That's one of our we actually had... While I'm doing this, while I'm thinking about all these grants and stuff, let's go ahead and pick up this long-term investment. Just go ahead and get that out of the way. But we haven't done the beds yet. Let's see about the carpentry. No one's interested. You can't even look. It should be in the big room. Unsure, but it should be. We're going to connect. I'm actually going to clear that one and connect it to that as well, because I think that would make more sense for this one to control. I'll turn power up there. And that one. And that one. I think that's all now? I think that's all the doors servoed. Except for, we had to have power out to this one. Alright. So, I think we're pretty good here. I think we have all the servos in place and functional. Which means prisoners can get around a lot easier. Which means they won't get as angry. There's no power down here yet either. But that's to be expected because no power run into this wing yet. Now there is. Alright. So, let's head over and check out my new people. And then when I need to decide if I want to finish this wing, which I think I'm going to go ahead and do this wing, or if I want to just slack off on normal security people for the interim of, designing everything. Just a question. That's all I needed to know. Because I want to be able to also, with door servos and stuff, have road gates. Which would be fun. It'd be great. Have road gates. That way we can block off people. And we'll want to have door servos to do that. And this area right here will be mostly death row with a little bit of maximum security, I guess I can go ahead and start perimeter walling it. I think I'm going... Let's just do it all the way around first. This is going to be quite expensive. But that's the whole point. This is the bad people. This is where I banish them. Banish them away. For all eternity. But it was just a fight. And that way I can start tearing these people up to... they're going to be smaller cells. In this wing. To here. I think actually we'll have to dismantle that last wall. Because to do this, I want to have a regular gate there. I'm going to go off that for here. Alright, there we go. Fantastic. So we've managed to do this, and this right here will be a normal gate here. And we're like, why do you want to have normal gate there? Because to do the road gates, it can't connect to... Well, technically it wouldn't matter, because it would have the building on the opposite side. So in fact, let's just stop this. Let's stop that, and let's dismantle this. Dismantle this wall right here. Make this like a little entryway. Because I think I may want to do it down here anyway. The servos won't attach to perimeter wall. But I do believe I can put the servo right here. Yeah, it should be fine. Put it right there. And we want to have a door. Road gate. There we go. And how far back is that? I know the other road is not identical. It is 24. That's pretty close, but it's not quite. Alright, so that's where it goes to. We're just gonna do it to the end of the thing, but otherwise it's gonna be to bother me. It's not too far off, so it's no big deal. It's not too off. So we'll do that. And we'll get all these door servos in place. And we'll have this wing to also put a gate in. But it'll have its own security room, which will be fine. And dandy. Temporarily, we will put a staff door in right here. For us to enter and exit. B for anybody who gets stuck up in there and all that good stuff. So, I think that is fantastic right here. It's fantastic and grand. I think they might have installed these right now. There's no power to these rotates. So we want to run power out to here. Like that. And we'll have to do the same thing up north. Right here. There we go. And that should make them light up. I really need to go around my current prison with perimeter wall as well, as opposed to just census. For census is minimum and normal, and this is going to be maximum and death rate. So I guess it is a difference. Oh, we had another 7th person. I'm never going to have somebody do that. I should look at my... Let's see. Not that, the time lot. They do have free time and eat time. Apparently they pass things based on their concentration. So that is my thing. It's like how to get them to actually concentrate then. I never get people to pass that other stupid course. I just need one person to pass it. Just one. That's all I need. So the road gates should be all hooked up. And now I can go in and say definitely. Should not have anybody in this area whatsoever. Should be fine. That is hooked up. Maybe I should have a specific door gate just for those. They'll eventually get let in, whether by a guard or by the doorman. Alright, so we'll wait for this other people to show up. I think they should be showing up soon. I just saw it blink. He's still not letting him in. Pretty crazy. That's how an armed guard run from there. It's just constantly flickering. It's overtaxed. Yeah, let's make one specifically for the gates. I want this one specifically for the two outer gates. That's all that will be connected to. It's just those two gates. Unless I hooked them up wrong. Did I hook them up wrong? Maybe I just got them in the wrong spot. You can't put it there. I thought so. It did work that time. It's just overtaxed. That's the problem. That's why we're gonna do this. We're gonna have it on its own servo. Holy crap! We just had a death. That was a snitch, I'm betting. That was that question guy who just happened to probably be a snitch. I'm coming. I'm coming to investigate. Yep, you were the question guy. You were a snitch. I said he was screwed because I didn't have any people. Let's go see if I can get any CI. There you go. That's exactly what I need. Oh yeah, he's just gonna get out in no time. We're gonna get him anyway. We'll get some kind of person to be a CI. Where is... There it is. There we go. Welcome, Felix, to becoming a CI. Welcome to the team. And now I'm in negative cash flow because of the death. Thanks. Thanks, Felix. Felix is probably the person who killed him. Do we now have, by any chance, maximum security prisoners? We have 3 of them. Okay. So they're just gonna chill there and be mad forever. So I guess this is a good place to end it. And next time we'll start working on a maximum security wing because I do not want to filter them back into my population. Those are the people who murdered Felix, the guy, not Felix, murdered the snitch. So I need to get a maximum security wing up and a death row wing. So that's what I will do next time. Now that we got all these servos going. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here and I'll see you all next time. Bye.